3rd and long. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down. Shotgun. It's Dart. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big-time play out of the G-men. 45 yards.
A gain of 45 yards. First down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Gun, here comes Dart. That's going to be caught by the rookie out of LSU. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Second and 3 at the Commanders' 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 3. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Quick throw here is complete. He's got the 1st down, not by a whole lot. Only gets 3. That's all he needed for a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
A carry here for Tracy. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
On 2nd down, Dart. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
9 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. They send a receiver in motion left. 3rd and long, and Dart is going to throw. Flush to his right. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
What's his kick? Is good. And the Giants will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin then. first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Paulson Adebo is there to make the play.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Right side, catch made by McLaurin. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 15 yards on the catch and run for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On play action, Daniels. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, go!
A handoff, running left, it's Pacheco. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Brian Burns comes off the edge to make the play. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go! Tap the 60, tap the 60!
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's caught left side. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Yards on the play. And the Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11!
On 1st down, Daniels gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
Go! Bronco 80! Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal.
19, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat!
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Forced out wide, and he's into the end zone. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Open man downfield, that's Neighbors. And he will score. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
Come on. 79 with Cougar 19. Ready?
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be out of bounds. Up past the 35. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 8 Broncos 80, Mustang 19. Let's go.
To throw is Daniels. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. They're fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
A give here to Pacheco. Finding room across midfield. And he'll be taken down. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Commander's first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Ready?
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Brian Burns comes off the edge to make the play.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Washington.
24-yard line.
Get it. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now Daniels. They're trying to set up a screen here with Pacheco. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
That's another
Yes, ready?
first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard
Ready?
line.
A carry now for Chandler. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup.
Now a timeout. Giants. That is their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Go! Cowboy 80, 70 Timberwolf. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll throw with Daniels. He's got his big tight end. Luke Schoonmaker. Touchdown, Commander. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Now Gay for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Commanders are on top. It's 14-10.
Commanders 14, Giants 10.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on 1st down. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple. Dart. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They get 21 on that one. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now Dart. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Get nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson to the air on 2nd down. Dart. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. Throwing again, Dart. He'll go left side here and complete this one. 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. To the air once more is Dart. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll run, and this is Cam Scatterboot. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On 3rd down, here is Dart. Open man, that's Slayton. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
It's just been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another 1st down.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's over the middle, and it's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Dart going to throw here on second down. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. Got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
2 incomplete passes now lead to this third down and goal. He'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. That one taken in. Touchdown, Giants.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Giants move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. He fields it at the 8. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Go now. Back up. 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
On the jump.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Hey, here we go. Shot. 70 Lions. Let's go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
46-yard line.
Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Washington. to add the PAT. He knocks it through. The Commanders move out in front by 4. It's 21-17.
Giants 17.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Now it's Tracy looking to run, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, Dart. A throw right side is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over first and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Dragon 60. Ready.
On play action, Daniels. No chance at all. He'll go down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Second and 17 at the 37-yard line.
19 light. Ready.
Throwing is Daniels. Working across the field, there's McClure. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19.
A handoff to Pic6. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Eagles. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Brings up second and 11 at the 14-yard line.
Daniels to throw on second down. To the goal line and in. Daniel Bellinger. Touchdown, Commander.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on first and 10. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
Out of shotgun, it's Dart. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. from the gun, and it's Dart. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Giants.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
To the air again goes Dart. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Commanders' 37-yard line.
Dart gonna throw it again. And it's into the hands of Flowers. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
To throw is Dart. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10. Throwing. Dart. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They have a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
To the air on second down. Dart. It is brought in the end zone. Dave Flowers. Touchdown, New York. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Whoa. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Daniels now on first down. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Play action. Here's Daniels. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Commanders first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
And he'll get about 5. From the 43, it's second and 3.
Brings up second and 4.
Once again, it's Pic6. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Abdul-Carter there to bring him down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Go street. Buffalo 18. Warrior 70. Go.
Third and 2. Here's Daniels. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And that'll set up fourth down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Here we go, set. Cut 19, cut 19.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
All right, Mike, so in a situation like this, I would love to see the quarterback think first down. I don't need a touchdown. I need a fresh set of downs. I need to keep the chains moving and give me more opportunities to hopefully end this drive with a touchdown.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 7. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the fourth quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
Out of the gun. Third down. It's Dart. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. 12 yards on that hookup. That's good for a Giants first down.
First down. A gain of 12. And the Giants first down.
They'll run with Tracy. Space to run inside the 20. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
The advantage of running toss plays to the perimeter, Mike, as opposed to handing it off, is it just allows you to have to block a fewer amount of the defenders. You really can cut the defense in half and say, okay, I just need to block the perimeter defenders because none of the interior guys.
And that is Hunt in the end zone. He's in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
For the 2-point conversion.
Now, Dart. That's going to be caught. They get the 2 points. Man, this could turn out to be important. The lead goes to 3 here in the fourth quarter.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. We'll start at the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. To throw is Daniels on first under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
A loss of 7 brings up second and 17 at the 16-yard line.
Throwing on second down, Daniels has caught. That's Wayne, and he's out of bounds up close to the 45-yard line. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Go! Cowboy 80. Ready.
Now Daniels. That'll set up the screen for Daniels. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Back at the 40-yard
Captain
line.
11. Captain 11.
On second down, it's Daniels. Exiting the pocket right. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And will bring up third down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Warriors 70. 70 line.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the fourth. They will turn it over on down. On the ground, here's Tracy. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Brings up second and 9.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the carry. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Throwing is Dart. Rolling right. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. And this lead will stay right where it is.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Ready, go!
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
Let's go! Roll!
That's good for a Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard
A
line.
run. It's Pacheco. And he'll take this one in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Washington. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
On the give, it's Tracy. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Here's Dart. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll send Flowers in motion. They'll drop to throw. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And it'll be second down. Shotgun. It's Dart. Throw right side, taken in by Neighbor. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
And now we're at the point in the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
They'll run here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Dart going to throw here on second down. That's caught, and it's Cam Scatterbury. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Big play here. Crowd on their feet for 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He's got his man. Right side, it's complete. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Giants.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very stout. That's going to bring up second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Throwing again, Dart. And that ball out of reach. Toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
To the air again goes Dart. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Here it is, 4th down and 10.
Let's go.
They'll go, and here's Dart. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. will wind up a turnover on down.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's a handoff to Pic6, running left, up the sideline at the 35. Gets to the edge at the 30. And a dive forward here. Tack on even more yardage to the end of this one. So it's a win here for the Commanders. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Commanders are winners, as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.